Inferno is the newest film in the Robert Langdon film series. It is based on the novel of the same name written by Dan Brown, which the book came out in 2013. This is a 2016 mystery crime film. It is directed by Ron Howard once again, and once again stars Tom Hanks. And the plot of this movie is famous symbologist Robert Langdon follows a trail of clues tied to Dante, the great medieval poet. When Langdon wakes up in an Italian hospital with amnesia, he teams up with Sienna Brooks, who is a doctor he hopes will help him recover his memories. Together they race across Europe and against the clock to stop a madman from unleashing a virus that could wipe out half of the world's population. That's basically the plot of this new Robert Langdon movie. This movie was one of my most anticipated films of this year, so I had pretty high hopes for this movie, but I was also a little worried about this film. But after watching this movie, I have to say this movie is not as bad as the critics say. A 22% on Rotten Tomatoes? Are you kidding me? I do believe that Rotten Tomatoes system has broken. But anyways, I'm not going to get into that because I've ranted on them in my pre-thoughts video of Suicide Squad before that movie came out. So yeah. Anyways, this movie is really good. It's a really good film. I enjoyed it. It's a sequel to the Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons. And Tom Hanks, once again, is great as Robert Langdon. He is fantastic as his character. Even if you love or hate these movies, he is the best thing about them. And he has been plagued with visions of a hell-like earth. And so those visions are showing him this. So that was more cool to his character that he's having visions and he has to stop it. The other cast members, you got Felicity Jones as Dr. Sienna Brooks. Now, this is the 4th novel in the Inferno series. Now, originally they were going to do the Lost Symbol first, but instead they just switched around, I guess, to this one. But depending on how much money this movie will make by the end of its theatrical run, they might do a 4th movie. But this movie has premiered in India and in Florence, Florence and India. So the movie is made $49.8 million against the $75 million budget. So this movie is going to be a blockbuster hit. The other two were blockbuster hits, but the other actors in this movie, you got Felicity Jones as Dr. Sienna Brooke, and I liked her character. I liked her character development. I liked the way she plays this character. She plays this character very amazingly well. I can't wait to see what she brings to the table as Jen Erso in less than a month now, because we're about to go into November after this coming up week. In Rogue One, I can't wait to see what she does. You also got Omar Sy from Jurassic World. He plays Christoph Bouchard. He's the head of the SRS team who is looking for Langdon and wants help. Ben Foster as Bertrand Zobris. He is a scientist, transhumanist scientist, and intent on solving the world's overpopulation problem. He was good in the movie. You also got Irfan Khan as Harry the Provost Sims, and he's good in the movie. All the acting in this movie is really good. The movie is shot very well. For $75 million is really great. I like it. And they go to Venice, Italy, and Florence, Italy, in this one. So this movie was filmed in Italy and also in Budapest, Hungary, at a film soundstage studio. And during the production, this movie was codenamed Headache. Yeah, I know. But this movie is going to be a box office hit, despite what critics may think. But if you can ignore the Rotten Tomatoes score and ignore what critics are saying, who are just unfairly bashing this movie, you may enjoy this movie. But if you're not a fan of Robert Langdon films like the Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, this movie is not for you. But this, and there will be no spoilers in this review because I don't want to give away the twist at the end. But I will say, when you get to that twist, I was like, whoa, I was not expecting to see that coming. Especially with the female character Felicity Jones plays. I won't say what it is, but I'm just going to say that cinematography in here, this movie is shot really well. The music by Hans Zimmer is great. Hans Zimmer always does a great job with his music. The movie is only 2 hours and 1 minute. It doesn't feel like it because this movie is very fast paced. There are parts in this movie where I do get bored. Just a few, not a lot. And this movie is just, this is going to end up on my best movies of 2016 once I eventually do that video at the end of the year. But if you like the Da Vinci Code, if you liked Angels and Demons, you will like this movie. If not, you won't. I like the first two, so I love this movie. It does have its problems here and there, but I still find this to be a very enjoyable film. And for that reason alone, for the action is great. I forgot to mention before I end it. For that reason alone, because of the action, because of the acting, because of the score, cinematography, the direction, and the fast pace, I'm gonna give Inferno an epic-tastic. Let me know what you think of Inferno. If you've seen this movie early, do you like it? Do you hate it? I'll see you guys later. Bye.